Hey, everybody. Wow. A long time. I haven't been on here for a minute. Lots of going on, and I'm back. I'm so glad to be here. Wow. I almost forgot what it's like going live, right? So anyway, it is your girl, LaShawn R. Shelton. I am so excited to be going live with you all. Like I said, I know it's been a minute since I've been live, but everything happens for a reason, right? So before I start, I just want to say thank you for everyone who gave their condolences. Suffered a huge loss yet again. So I'm super excited for people that for the people who just came to check on me and make sure everything was okay. I appreciate you. So that's number one. Number two, I also want to say shout out to those who just kept their mindset going and just making sure that they knew just how important it is to get your name out there and to do what you have to do as it relates to your business. So shout out to you too. Guys, I am elated to share this information with you because I am going to do a 15-minute answer to wealth, right? Now you may say, well, how do you do that in 15 minutes? And it's not easy. Okay, it's not easy, but I do want to make sure that you guys understand that I can explain a lot of information to you within the next 15 minutes. So get your pencils and your pens and your paper, everything that you need in order to get these notes down. Okay, so your questions about wealth and wealth answered in 15 minutes. As you all know, hey, Diva Woman, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you for being here. I am elated to share this information with you guys because what's going to happen is I'm going to give you some tips that worked for me and tips that other people shared with me that worked for them. And because of that, I am excited. So get your pens and your paper and let's get this thing going. So in order for you to generate the wealth that you are looking for, you have to be able to do some things different, right? So some of those things that you're going to be doing different may include letting go of some people or not having opportunities to just go out and have fun all the time. You have to allocate time for you to do what you have to do. Okay, I'm nasal, so it sounds like I'm saying words crazy. Allocate times, right? Allocate times. So pardon me. So when you get that done, right, you are literally going to be telling people, like, listen, while you're out at the club all night and you're spending money on Ciroc and you're spending money on all these different things, you have to understand that you can't allocate your funds to the same stuff when you're trying to be successful, right? When you're trying to build wealth, it doesn't make sense for you to go ahead and pay $150 a night for things that you could buy at the liquor store and make yourself if you really have to have that drink. You see what I'm saying to you? Or the fact that you can use that same money that you're using for a whole month going to the club and go out the country and get culture and exposure, right? Like there are so many different things that you can do, and I am going to give those to you, but you're going to have to change your thought process and change your mindset. You're not going to be able to be around the same people because there are going to be some people who do not agree and or subscribe to what it is that you're trying to do. So for example, if I say to you, listen, put yourself on a strict budget, I need you to read 2 books a month, if minimum, and I also need for you to make sure that you get your rest and that you fast and you do this. People are not going to do it. They're just not, right? So you have to be able to say to yourself, these groups of people are not speaking to my new psyche. I have to move on. Okay. So we're going to go in no particular order. I saw this on one of the Forbes websites. Okay. So that's why I know that this is substantiated. And plus these are things that I've been doing and my friends have been doing. Okay. So number one, in order to know what you're going to do, you have to know what you're going to do, right? If you do not know what it is or which way you're going, there is no way for you to generate and or create any form of wealth. You need a monthly budget. You need to know how to plan your paying off of debts. You need to know exactly what your bills are. It boggles me when someone doesn't know how much their bills are per month. I know what my bills are, $2,614.88. That's what my bills are every month. You should know how much your monthly expenses are for you to know the plan that you need to do, right? Also have a fully funded emergency account. If you don't have that, and God forbid, COVID takes your job or one of the incomes in your household go away, you need to have something, right? What about your retirement savings? I read somewhere that retirement age is going to go up to 72. The average lifespan for an American is 75. So you're telling me that I'm going to have to work 3 years before my anticipated demise? Not happening. A diversified portfolio of investments as well as a diversified portfolio of multiple streams of income. Right? People keep forgetting about the multiple streams of income, and they're not thinking about things that they can do to generate more money. At the end of the day, and guys, please share this out. At the end of the day, if you do not have more money, you do not have retirement plans, you do not have savings, you don't have a rainy day fund, you don't have anything. And it's not about living in the moment and hoping that an idea sticks to the wall like pasta. It's about planning and getting this thing right. And people don't understand those multiple streams of income, they come in a clutch. Right? You may not be able to dictate your salary, but you darn sure can dictate your income. Right? And multiple streams of income can be a multi-level marketing company. It can be braiding hair, cleaning houses. The lady who cleaned my house before, she gets 10 houses a day and she works 4 days per week. Right? Now dig this. Right? She has 10 houses a day and she works 4 days out the week, right? And each house goes anywhere between 100 to 200 a pop. She's making about, on average, about $1,500 a day, right? Times 4, that's $6,000 a week. Times, she's making $20-something thousand a month. Cleaning houses, right? So don't tell me, right, that you cannot figure out how to have an extra stream of income coming in your house. It's like you're going to drive from California to New York with no map. Exactly. No map, no navigation. Just hit the road and keep on going, right? It makes no sense. And this is why I always tell people I offer free GPS, which is free FNAs, financial needs analysis. All you have to do is say you heard a live video with me talking about wealth, and you get a complimentary financial needs analysis, period. There's no cost to it, right? All you have to do is say you heard my live video and I got you. All right. Savings for things that you want, your midterm, long-term, and short-term goals, as well as the right insurance. Guys, it is irresponsible and selfish not to have life insurance. I can't say that enough. I've been saying that now for a year. Okay. I've been saying that for a year, and you don't understand the devastation and the impact that it puts on a family when that doesn't happen, right? Thank goodness with the situation that just happened with my family, things were good and copacetic. But what if it wasn't, right? What if it wasn't? I keep telling people GoFundMes, fish fries, bake sales, pass a plate. We need to get better as a people. Right? Now, if people are doing it out of the benevolence of their heart, that's different. But I'm talking about people who have absolutely no means or ways of paying final expenses for their loved ones, right? No means or ways of making sure that person's bills are paid at the end of the day. No means or ways of making sure that the people left behind aren't struggling in that household. If you don't understand the devastation of not having those different insurances and wills in place, right? Someone told me, don't forget to update your will and power of attorney, because my kid's father, my ex-husband, he was on there and he has since passed away. So God forbid something happens to me, he would have gotten, his estate would have gotten everything. My kids would have gotten nothing. Right? So you want to make sure that you have these things in order. You want to have your budget, how to pay off your debts. If you have debts, making sure you know how much your bills are per month, making sure you have an emergency account as well as investments and multiple streams of income, savings for retirement, mid, long-term, and short-term goals for savings as well as insurance. Okay. So let's get to the nitty and gritty. Okay. Let's figure out what it is in the next 6 minutes that you need to have in order. Number one, a plan for yourself, okay? What are you doing for you? Whether you're married or not, what are you doing for you? Part of your wealth plan should be some sort of mental mindfulness as well as self-care. Right? If you don't take care of you, like my sorry sister Nicole Stokes said it best, if you do not take care of your wellness, your illness will take time away from you. Meaning, if you don't take time to take care of yourself, the illness will make that time for you, right? And you're going to be stuck. So make a plan for yourself and make sure that financial plan includes you doing something that has some kind of mindfulness and wellness. Ladies, make sure you get your pap smears and your mammals. Gentlemen, make sure your prostate and everything else is working. Make sure you guys have good dental and vision. These things should go for your plan for yourself. Now, if you're married and or have children, you need to have that done too, okay? So when you write your financial goals down, talk to a financial planner, right? Talk to a financial planner. We got you. We can show you which way to go. And like I said, I have the opportunity for you to get a complimentary FNA, and I can show you, hey, Shanna, how are you? Hey, Soror, what's going on, beautiful? I can show you how to do this, right? Now, a free financial needs analysis means that I'm going to show you the GPS of what you need in order for you to get what you have to do for your end. Right? Period. You have to have that. If you don't have life insurance, if you don't have your goals set, if you don't have your investments set, guys, you're setting yourself up for failure. Thank you, Wallace. And what does your emergency fund look like? So you may say, well, I don't have extra money and I don't make enough money as it is. Again, your income and your salary are two different things. What you earn per hour or per year is what you earn. But the salary that you have can't be changed. But the income you have coming in your house can. You do not have to succumb to that $7.50 an hour job or that $75,000 an hour job. Guys, I've been telling you about Forex now for like 8 months, right? And a lot of people are like, well, I don't know if I want to do that. But then when you come and say, well, I need money, I just showed you how to do it, right? If you don't want to build the Forex end of it, fine. Get on there and do trades. Do you realize if you do $30 a day in trade, you have given yourself a whole entire promotion? Do you realize that? Let's do the math, okay? Because we know that the market closes 2 days out the week, right? So you make $30 a day. That don't sound like a lot. But $30 a day times 5 is $150. $150 times 4 is $600 a month. Would that do something for you? If the answer is yes, why are you not in my inbox? Right? You see how simple that is? If you made $15 a day, right? That's $300 extra a month. So don't say that you don't have money and you can't afford this, you can't afford that. You can. You're just being lazy. You're just being a pessimist. You're just being skeptical, right? Make a plan or the plan's going to be made for you, okay? Create a plan to invest. How many of you are making all this money, right? But you don't have anywhere to invest it? Hello, give me a call. I can help you roll your money over to the best possible solution. So that way, when you get older, you don't have to worry about it. Those annuities and those mutual funds are bang. You want to get involved with that, right? And lastly, what we're going to talk about today is getting the right life insurance. Guys, like I said, thank God the situation with my ex was perfect, right? Debbie, I got you. We signed you up as soon as I finish this. I got you, sis. But say it wasn't. Right? How many people do you know, or how many times have you scrolled or you saw rest in peace, but I need money, go fund me, or we're having a super fish sale? Stop it. You have someone that can show you the way to do it. And our life insurance plans, I have somebody that I helped a month ago, and their life insurance plan was $30 a month. Now, let me show you something. Say you want a life insurance plan that's going to be $150 a month. Trade Forex with me, and then you could get the big dog insurance. It's like those $300,000 insurances on your life. You put a daggone insurance plan on your iPhones and your Droids. You put an insurance plan on that Lexus and BMW that you're driving and parking in income housing. You do all of that, but you won't insure your life. So then when something happens to you, your family has to scrape up money and swing on a pole to pay for your expenses. That's not how it should be done. Give the dignity to the deceased and making sure that they have proper coverage. So here's what you do in the last 45 seconds, right? If you do not have life insurance, you need to inbox me right now. If you want to trade Forex and make this money every single day, you need to be in my inbox right now. If you do not have a plan for the money that you are making and you have a comma in that income that you're making, you need to be in my inbox. And lastly, for free. If you want to get a financial needs analysis to know how much your monthly expenses should be in order for you to retire at the age that you want to retire, you need to be in my inbox. So that's my Wealth Answered in 15 minutes. You all have the most magnificent of evenings. Come back again, guys, and I missed you all. Thank you so much for joining me. I love being on these lives. I love giving you this information. I absolutely enjoy being able to teach it, right? Being able to teach it, because some of this stuff is obvious, right? Some of this stuff is obvious, but you know, they always say that what's right in front of your face is what you miss, right? So, Wallace, I've seen it so many times too. I've seen it so many times, and it's sad because then people look at the deceased like, make sure your family was okay. Thank God my ex-husband had things in order. Thank God he did. But for others, not so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is my time. I didn't want to keep you on. I promised to do it in 15 minutes, which I did. Okay. Now, the small talk after that, again, if you want to trade Forex, even if you want to make $50 a day, which is so easy to do, $50 a day, which is, and that was the soda. That was not me. I just want to make sure you knew that, right? If you want to make $50 a day, we can show you how to do it. It's really, that's not even a lot of money. I'm just going to super, super low end. But you want to do $50 a day? Multiply that times 5. That's $250 times 4. Do the math, y'all. Do the math. Okay? It was a pleasure talking to you guys again. Deborah, I'm about to call you right now so we can get you started. And in the meantime, everybody, thank you so much for joining me with Wealth Answered in 15 minutes. I'll be back tomorrow, somehow, some way, to give you some more information so you guys can prosper. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.